So I've seen these guys playing before. I think I saw Mr. Greed against Survivalist on Survivalist's stream. Anyway, here we go. It's Celts versus Mongols. We saw Celts already with Jordan versus Valles. They have their power spike in Castle Age. Before that, they're not so much use. They get their faster militia and stuff in only starting in Feudal Age. Whereas Mongols, I think, have a power spike early on, right? Especially on maps where there's lots of food. This is Arabia, it's standard. Enough food to get fast scouts out to harass a bit, but let's see what they go for. In terms of their maps, Monos in red. That's a nice map. Safe back gold, berries on the side, but still pretty safe. Back gold again, back stone. 1 gold is forward, pretty wallable. I'd say he can get walls like here, here, and just wall this little corner of the map for himself all the way down to here. Pretty nice map. Mr. Greed, on the other hand, has also a good map. I would say this is a nice generation. Very wallable on the front, although all his wood lines are forward, which is not ideal. Back gold, back stone. Yeah, so definitely favoring Red's map here. And he is playing as Celts, so maybe a little bit easier to defend if early on, but again, there's way too many variables in regards to the skills of the players, this kind of thing. And we're just going to see how they open up. But Mr. Greed, if he feels that his map is quite bad and needs to be aggressive, then Mongols, he can definitely do that early on. Maybe a bit of a lull in Feudal Age, you might need to go for a crossbow. Again, Celts can just counter that with their knights and their siege. But then that's an all-in strategy, you know, if you can defend against that. I don't know. We're going to see a bit how it works out. Both have decent maps. I don't think anyone can complain that they're very far behind already, just, you know, but through no fault of their own. Let's see. Villager coming forward for blue. I was getting excited there that it was going to be a forward villager, but it's just building a house. But is this going to be... No, he's going to go build a mill, I guess. 3 on wood, which suggests scouts for me. Barracks, no, house. This guy will build a mill. And Mr. Red, who has Celts, is already beginning to wall. So maybe thinking of playing this a bit more defensive. Knows he has a good map. Is housed. His house goes up, so he's fine. Pushing in deer. Yeah. Maybe he's going to wall up, wait for Castle Age, get some siege out. Let's see. Wouldn't surprise me if he went Drush FC, honestly. Yeah, so a mill going up maybe, or more walls, or getting the boar. Okay. Yeah. So blue doing the same, pushing all the deer. Have they scouted each other yet? They have not. So they don't know where each other are, which would suggest to me that neither of them is going for early aggression, right? Although this Mongol player, he gets extra line of sight on his scouts, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, scout cavalry line, light cavalry line, sorry, have +2 line of sight, so easier for him to lame, easier for him to do all the stuff he needs to do at home to get his build order underway, and then go out and scout. It's an advantage. Red, on the other hand, is now going to be fully walled. He's going to do these walls that lead to the TC, which is completely fine. Yeah. Should be feeling pretty okay. He's got this back gold. This gold is not fantastic, but it's okay. He might just go straight to this one and then delete and make a TC back here later on. It's maybe what I would do if I have one back. Actually, no. What I like to do is, if I have one back safe gold like this, I like to take it first with my villagers. Then later in the game, place a TC outside the walls on your main gold, just to keep that safe and get villagers onto that, instead of doing a TC here. But it looks like that's what he's doing. going back here for the gold. Again, it's much safer. And it's actually kind of out of range as well. I don't think archers will be able to range from this wall, so it's very nice. And it's actually creating a little mini wall by itself, so if he does get pressured through this way, which he probably shouldn't, it's probably the last place, this is very safe gold. He can just do a little wall behind and then run away. And if he has to get a tower up here, he can do it. Right, okay. How are we looking towards getting to castle age? Red is on 23 vills. He's going to make 3 more, then click up, so this is a fast castle build. With no pressure coming from blue. So I guess he's happy about that. Blue is already up to feudal. What's he going for with these 2 vills? Archery range. Okay. So Mongols get good archers. I'm not sure if they get arbalest. They do get arbalest. Okay. That's completely fine then. And oops, excuse me. And then once they get all the upgrades for archers and stuff, they can go straight into they can go to Mongol if they want later on, if they get the castles up. And already having gone into archers will help with that. But it's just going 1 range. But I would have to favor red here, because again, he's very safe. Few crossbows are not going to hurt him too much. He has safe wood back here. I know he's taking this one, but he can always switch to this one if he wants. Wood might be... Oh, he's getting towered. Okay, here we go. Alright. So I'm just going to switch to red's point of view. Yeah, he obviously sees this now. Let's see how he reacts. Mr. Monos. So his berries are getting towered. Feudal age, going to make 2 vills. He's trying to rush this down, but there is an archer behind. So he has to go back, rebuild the wall. Market. Okay. But now he's off gold. Oh, sorry, he's off wood. Right. Which is bad. Will he use a vill? No. Okay. So this is a very nice aggressive play by Mr. Greed. Knew that the Celts player was probably going to try go fast castle. Didn't want him to get there because that's when Celts get their power spike and said, oh shit, he's fully walled, what am I going to do? Forward berries, I'm dropping a tower there. Right. Just causing disruption. You still be able to click up the castle age, but he's definitely being delayed. Again, he switches to this wood. I love how safe this is. This is really nice. A tower here would just solve all his problems. But yeah, this is fine. Walled off this part. Yeah, happy days. Blacksmith coming up. That's his second building before he can click up. Probably gonna sell. He'd be able to buy food. There you go. Bought food. Now he's going to click up once this goes up. Stone walling behind to have like the safest of safe little spots here. Blue probably recognizing that and knows that he can't push through here. So he might try push through here instead, but it's not fantastic either. Villagers coming forward, attacking here. What are they doing? Building outpost, right. I would like to see walls across here leading to the TC. You're on your way to Castle Age. Maybe he wants to save up and get the siege ready, but oh, he's just going to go for a big dirty market wall here. Very nice. Tower going up here again. I don't think it's going to do much good. Once the magnet, he can just... Ooh, oh, that's a very cheeky tower. Jesus. Okay. Red, in the meantime, scouting. Like, it's just amazing how they can do all these things at once. Like, if this was me, I'd just be in absolute complete panic mode. Okay, knows that he has to get this tower up, and it's just 1 vill that he sees building this, and it's just 2 vills, so he's going to deny it. Get inside the tower. Yeah, perfect. Yes. Okay, denies it. Very nice. So this part is safe. It's going to be in Castle Age soon. I guess he would want barracks. Oh, he needs the barracks before he builds his... No, it's not true. I thought he needed a barracks before the siege. Another tower going up from blue. And we're going to just check on blue's TC and his eco. So he's not very close to clicking up. And he is idle. He has idled his TC, so I think blue is way ahead, but that's just because of the idle time and the fact that his opponent's in Castle Age. Obviously your TC is idle when you're in Castle Age, so he's idled here. Alright. Stables. I guess he feels that a knight is all he needs to defend behind, which I guess makes sense. It's less expensive than the siege. But he's on the resources that he needs to be on, right? For a siege, he's gold and wood. He's not on food, right? So I'm not sure what the logic is in building up knights. He's gonna have 2 knights which he won't be able to upgrade because he doesn't have food. Although maybe he's just hoping to attack at home or to pick up some res or pick off some reinforcements. Oh, he's out here with forward siege. Oh. Okay. Now it's making a lot more sense. I need to pay more attention to the minimap. Okay. Right. So instead of trying to defend at home, well, he's defending very nicely at home. Although there's a tower going up here. Red needs to build a tower. Doesn't have stone, can't do it. Okay, but he's gonna pressure here. Oh yeah, no walls. He scouted that there was no walls with the scout, right? He knew there was no walls. Now he says, okay, I can take all your pressure at home. Can you take the pressure I'm bringing with this siege rush? Is there? No, there's not. Oh, red's gonna be like, oh, please, there be wood back here. I know I've already spoiled it, but he's about to be very disappointed. Hopefully he doesn't call GG on this. He can't take wood. He needed siege at home to clean this up, I think. He kills his own. You hate to see it. Yeah, looking pretty dicey for red. No, he's able to take wood here. Okay. So not so bad. Oh, that's just devastating. These wills that have to come back. Alright, so some interesting stuff happening here. Castle being pressured. Maybe he's gonna see if he can try stop him from clicking up. He's not anywhere near clicking, he's idled. Sorry, not anywhere near clicking. He'll be able to click soon. But will this TC still be up? Oh no, he's committing. He's going for scouts. Getting the armor on the scouts to try to pick off the siege. Okay. Meanwhile over here he sees that this guy is still taking wood, so he knows that and he doesn't know what's back here, right? So he can just assume there's gold or whatever back here. Didn't even spot the gold down here, so yeah, perfect. If this TC goes down, it's GG. Knights rush in, trying to pick off some of these guys. Trying to debate them forward. Oh, squeaky bum time for blue. Oh, okay, gets away. Alright. Meanwhile, this pressure is stalled out completely. Blue had to go home to defend. Still has the towers there, but red is able to take gold and stuff. Red is still not on food as far as I can... Yeah, 2 on food, so he's just keeping his trickle of ills, but then this pressure comes out. Is this going to work out for... Maybe. Oh, big shots. Is he going to take out the siege? This is another GG moment. Well, it's not really, actually. Can he take... Saves one. This Mangonel will stay up. Bill's going down. Oh, okay, these scouts will take it out. Yeah. So very nice from blue there. I mean... Right, so now we have a... I mean, the score says blue is ahead, right? Because he's obviously taken out a lot of army, put a lot of pressure, but... Look at his eco. So many on wood. All this is idle. Needs to repair his TC. Isn't anywhere near clicking up. Red just making more siege. And now he's rushing down the towers. Ooh. Yeah, Red about to come back into this game in a big way. Amazing. Okay, losing some vills, doesn't matter. Doesn't care about that, can take out all these towers eventually. Blue coming forward to try and stop this from happening. I don't think he'll get there in time. Red should spot this coming in. Has a knight there to help defend. Now run these back. Get out of there. Run away, run away, run away, run away, Red. Run! No! Okay, we'll lose 2 vills. 2. Okay. That's okay. I would take 2 vills for getting rid of those towers. And now he can safely take all these resources back here. Almost had a gold here, but now he's liberated this gold, which he can drop a TC on if he wants to. If he has the res, which he doesn't. But he is in Castle Age, that's the advantage. So, Blue, on the other hand, what's happening over with him? He has this ridiculous amount of wood, like he needs to sell that, buy the gold, go up to Castle Age. And do what in Castle Age? I don't know. He's still going to be behind. Maybe. Oh, he has a lot of stone as well. Well, I think these guys have just been left on stone from his, like, tower ideas. But now there's knights coming in, this is bad for him. Forcing the scouts to come home. He can now settle his eco down a bit. This gold is about to run out, so he's coming forward to take this gold, or just putting everyone on wood. He needs to get people back on food. So I would not be surprised at all if Red... Oh yeah, look at all these... Oh, he's just going full knight production. Knows there's nothing Blue can do to counter it. Doesn't have any upgrades for them, doesn't matter. Spearman has no upgrades. Yeah, he can raid the eco all day. And in the meantime, get his eco back under control. Yeah. Obviously very stressed, obviously way easier to say it than to play it, so we're gonna have, you know, some idle villager time. If it was me, I'd already be dead, no matter which player I was. Okay, so now he's switching all these guys to gold. I want to see more farms here. Knights scowling around, being annoying, being aggressive. Is he planning more forward siege? Not at the moment. Maybe this would be a good time to get another mangonel out and pressure the TC again. Mr. Greed, Ken has kind of healthy resources, has 40 vills compared to 29 from Red. But I mean, he's not in Castle Age. So, and there's knights just everywhere. So, yeah. Lots of idle vills. Red, starting to make vills again, needs to... Well, he only has 30 vills, so shouldn't be too harsh. Like, he just wants to get knights out, right? This looks like a bad fight for him. I think he should take this fight again. Like, every time there's spears by... Well, no, these guys are low. Very low health. Tried to make more siege. Now there's scouts coming out to counter. Getting vills, getting knights. Meantime, Blue, full production of spears out of 2 barracks, making vills. This is a cool game. It's completely unconventional. Everything I said about like standard play coming into it didn't come into it. Blue went for a tower rush, and then Red kind of defended, but the tower rush did a lot of damage. Then instead of building siege at home and trying to defend, he built forward siege, right? And then almost got the TC down. But Blue built up enough scouts to take out the siege and lost all his archers in the process, and is now going into full feudal while keeping vill production going. So I guess he will click up at some stage. He's just worried that if a big enough ball of knights comes. But he has the counter. He's done well. Like, he built the counters, like the scouts counter the siege, spears counter the knights. Yeah, without being in Castle Age, he's done a really good job, I think. At the same time, his army can't do that much damage at Red's base. Now Red, how is he stabilizing? Slightly more vills than last time. And just, yeah, I don't know. making a build, then a knight, then a build, then a knight. But the knights are gonna see some diminishing returns depending on how this fight goes. Okay, that's actually a great fight downhill. Walling here, that's perfectly fine against the scouts. Needs a wall there, perfect. Drag a build to finish this one. Okay, that's fine. Making scorpions. Blue on the in the meantime is still making scouts, but I think he's gonna click up soon. Once he clicks up, he can get camels out, and camels might be the thing that wins this. Able to counter both the knights and the siege. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Archers are not the option here, because he doesn't have enough of a ball now. If he had a big ball with him, then just upgraded to a crossbow, then maybe. Still would be countered by the siege. Oh, jeez, those scorpion shots. It's just a line of death. Here. Scouts coming from the back. Goodbye, scorpions, I think. Although, getting some good shots, but no. Too much army here. All the scorpions go down. Red fighting houses. But blue committing to feudal age. He has all this gold. If he's committing to feudal age, I don't understand why he has this distribution of eco. Right? Nothing he's making costs gold. Or stone. So I don't know. I would click up, then transfer guys off gold onto farms and wood. And while you're going up, just keep your production going fast enough that you can defend. And then when you click up, camels. The knights have no upgrades. Spearmen have armor and attack upgrades. My goodness. More scorpions. That's just like... I think red, well, he is Celts, so maybe he feels that he has to get to end the game now. But he's not going to get it done like this. As far as I can tell. Again, like, just so few vills, like, not producing, just going completely all in. And I think blue is just getting closer to... look at this, like... Siege goes down. Knights won't take good trades. I hope red plays on. Making some spears of his own. Making bills again. Blue did a great job. But now, oh god, he's going for blood. I didn't have bloodlines, sorry, okay. And he's on his way up to Castle Age, right. Okay. Getting bloodlines. Still making scouts and spears, yeah, perfect. Had enough eco that he could keep production going even after he clicked up. Sold a lot of his gold, I bet. Has enough stone for a castle, so... Where will this castle go? Well, he has 2 forward golds, and I think red has probably identified that and guesses that this is a good spot to pressure. So perhaps delete these 2 houses and castle here, and obviously protect your vills. But if a mangonel comes out of this while he's getting his castle down, he's taking his vills off stone. Oh, they just ran out of stone. Okay. The bill goes down. What percentage is this at? Oh my goodness. It's not going red's way at all. Oh, another fight with the knights here. But when he sees Castle Age, maybe he GG's. Does red. No, plays on. No, there we go. GG. Wow, okay. That was a cool game. GG, well played. Yeah. I think both players realize that when it gets messy and scrappy like that, you're just into pure instinct game knowledge stuff instead of like just executing a build order. And it's really nice to watch that. Yeah, I mean, Red pushed him back, but then felt that he had to go all in to keep your man, to keep Blue in Castle Age, to keep Blue in Feudal Age. And Blue did a great job. I mean, yeah, against worse players that would have worked. Like, he had knights just roaming around. Blue committed enough to defend and then went up. He didn't try click up before, right? His TC was this close to going down. That's how close it was for red to winning. It's crazy. That was super close. Super cool game. Yeah. Really nice. Okay. Stats. Tell the story of the game. Yeah, great play by Blue as well. Like, the best defense is, the best cure is prevention, right? That's what they say. It's like, how do you defeat Celts going siege, knights, castle age, all that stuff? I guess one answer is you don't let them get there. You make towers in their face, you make it difficult for them to get up, and then behind that you try and defend what you can. So think about how much worse that would have been for Blue if he hadn't gone forward with towers. Like, he just made that decision to go forward with towers, and that's what won him the game, I think, because if he didn't do that, he just lets Red get like an untouched fast castle, forward siege, knights, like, yeah, you're just letting yourself get hwanged. So maybe the way to prevent yourself getting hwanged is to drop towers forward. But I don't know. How could Red have played it differently? Maybe he could have done a drush first. Did he do a drush? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Maybe a drush would have helped just to slow Blue down a bit. Maybe make Blue, a little more cautious about going forward. But yeah, good call by Blue. Good play by both of them. That was super cool. That was a super cool game.